Alright. Here we go again. Let's finish this Hanamura game. Okay,
Actually, if I didn't got B, that's sweet.
so we finished the defense. Let's see how much progress they had. They had 80% progress. So you have to basically get 81% and then you win the game. Okay,
Maybe I just go for Diva this time.
let's skip this to not make the video very long. Like, just skip the... because nobody speaks while the game is starting, so it doesn't really matter, I think. By the way, I got this from Jane. Like, I'm gonna use it. It's gonna help me a little bit. So here it is. I think it will help me a little bit explain stuff, and I can point out stuff a little bit more. Let's see how this goes. Alright. So, you know what they have? They have Orisa Hog, Junkrat. Quality is a little bit... wait, is on... do I have it on 700? No. Weird. Looks a little bit worse than yesterday for some reason.
What up?
I think it's the brightness. Okay, so your team basically got fucked. But what do they have? They have Junkrat, so... what you should have done is you should have, like... wait. I don't want you to keep tabbing. I just want a clear picture of the map. Okay, like this, for example. They have a Junkrat, so I would suggest, like, just going here and climbing up top. Sorry, that was the worst arrow I've ever done. I would suggest, like, going here on this thing and then poking, because they have Orisa Hog, so if you poke them from behind the shield, you're gonna build your blade very fast. So let's see what you're gonna do now. Oh, I keep forgetting this. Great. Oh no, I have to delete it first. Sorry guys, I'm just testing this thing out. Alright, so now you went there. Nice. They have soldier as well though, so you're not paying attention to the soldier at the moment. Where's the soldier positioning?
Just collect the rules and
I have light soon.
I got nano now.
I got my ult.
You almost have
They
blade.
don't left side here.
Just wait, just wait, just wait,
Soldier's
just wait.
ulting.
Soldier is up top. You can go chill. Yeah, that's where I meant for you to go in the first place, because you can have free sidelines on the Orisa and Hog, but since there is a soldier here, you have to kill him first. Let's see if you kill him or not.
Wait for refill, I'll jump in and then do Nano Blaze.
You shouldn't just turn your back like that. Like, you should juke, press AD while pressing W, because you want it to go back, which is fine. But like, don't just go in a straight line expecting him to miss every single shot, even though you're in gold. Maybe if he had like a little bit more shots and then right clicked you, you would have been dead. You like fell down to 90 HP here, as you can see.
Wait for refill, I'll jump in and then do Nano Blaze.
100. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. See, you fell down to like 92 HP. So, and the, what is it called? The rocket of soldier, I think it does like 120. So you would have been dead if he actually right clicked you at this moment. So be careful about that. You should have pressed
no,
AD
mercy.
to avoid some shots at least.
Okay, I have it.
Okay. You have nano blade. Okay.
Alright, you ready,
You dash up,
Go push it.
and you blade, you kill 2 people, nice.
Let's go.
Killing 2 people straight away means you should already win the fight.
Get the mercy.
Nice going back on soldier.
Mercy.
Alright.
Not Orisa.
Okay. So you did your job with this blade, but as I'm saying, I'm just gonna like hard analyze your blade and see what you could have done better and how you could have get more value out of your blade. So let me just annoy the shit out of you with this analyzation.
We can go now, Anna.
Alright, you're
So you dash up,
ready.
alright?
Go push.
You dash into them, which is fine. Like, the only possible thing that could happen. Wait, did they use hook? I need to see that.
Okay, I have it. We can go now, Anna.
Alright, you ready? Go push.
No, so they have hook. Hook. Sorry, that came up terribly. They have the Roadhog hook, so that could shut you down if he hits it on you, and they burst you down.
Good job.
Let's go.
Let's play Warthog.
On top, roof.
So what I've seen is
Alright, you ready? Go push it.
okay. So here you already dashed them, so they need only one slash, the Junkrat and the Moira. But you dash again.
Good job.
Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
play Warthog.
The Orisa went back there, so it's fine. You wanted I saw that you
Get the
wanted
mercy.
to dash the
Mercy.
Orisa, but the Orisa went
Mercy.
all the way back.
Not Orisa.
The weakest.
What? What's that? Nice.
But I would suggest like
Someone come with me.
knowing where the Orisa
Mercy,
is
mercy,
and
mercy.
then dashing again. Like you dash in blindly here, look. Here. I'm gonna do it again.
Alright, you ready? Go push it.
Okay? Like you dashed, and it's not that you dashed blindly, like you saw the Orisa, but like you dashed here. You dashed here. And of course the Orisa is gonna go there, and the Roadhog is gonna go there, because they just wanna get away from you. Like, you dash here, so basically nobody is gonna be here when you dash, because they're just gonna press S and like go get the fuck out of your blade, like there. So, if you understand how like they should back out, right? They're gonna back out. They're gonna press S because there's a nano blade coming. So they're just gonna get the fuck out of the fight, and you should know that. So like, you should either like, you wanna dash here, instantly, so you can like be faster. You can either dash to this side or to this side. I would suggest dashing to this side because Orisa is easier to kill than Roadhog. In like, even if she has 45, but you had Mercy and Anna, so your team is gonna have a lot of damage, and you are nano blading, so like even if Mercy damage boosted you, you can burst down the Orisa real quick. But like in general, going to the Orisa is better than going to the Roadhog, even though she has 45, since you have a very good amount of damage. So, and they already lost one of their healers. This is not really like your blade was pretty good here. I'm just like over analyzing it, so to let you know what you could have done better in this situation. See where you end up dashing, and the Roadhog is already there, and the Orisa is already here. So, like, I should add these, I guess. So the Orisa is here, the Roadhog is here, and then you chase them. If you can see, you chase the
Let's
Orisa,
go.
she
Let's
dies,
play Warthog.
On top,
and then you
roof.
chase Roadhog, and then you go on the Soldier, which is nice because
Get the mercy.
you still remember that he exists
Mercy.
up top, and then Mercy.
Not Orisa.
The weakest.
They res,
What?
so they basically fed you 400 ult charge because they resed the Orisa after
Nice.
everybody died. So that was a
Someone
mistake
come
from
with
their
me.
Mercy.
Mercy.
Alright.
Okay, guys, my ult.
Wait,
Gonna
so
try
what are
something. I don't
your
know
teammates
what.
planning on to do here?
What are you gonna do?
Monkey,
I'm gonna go top left.
they
and
three
then
of
I
them
do my
are on the
ult
left side.
On the top left.
Now you're
And then I just.
kind of
and
with
then I
them,
just one
not
against
even
my
with them. Like,
mech and put
it's
it
not your
down.
fault. They just took the
Fine.
left side,
That's what I
but
do.
Close cut my ult.
I
your
think
Anna
I'm
can't
gonna
go left side, so I don't know why they took the
just-
left
yeah.
side.
Just
Like you're playing without an Ana. You're playing as 5
Okay,
versus
okay.
Kill
6 now,
Tell me
Sorry,
when
I
it's
and
like.
even worse because your Winston is ulting and he doesn't have any health.
Her shield. Okay. Oh, you just do it. Yeah, yeah. Let's
Okay,
do
now
it.
you used the default,
Okay,
right?
do it.
Got no,
Front
got no ult.
Right. Your Winston already died. Nice kill on the
Good job.
Riptire.
Oris is one.
Oh, come
Nice
on!
kill.
He's purple, he's low.
Get the mercy, get the mercy.
Oh. That's fine anyway.
Mercy down, mercy.
Oh, I don't know deflect.
Nice dash.
I think we need to regroup. Yes.
Your overall mechanics
Okay,
are
we
like
have none of these
good.
in.
Like you understand
Yeah, we should.
where you're gonna die and when you're like safe.
We should have gone in when I went in. Everyone just sort of waited for me. And then I
No,
died.
the
and then
the Winston is here at fault. Let's say that because he engaged without saying anything, and he engaged while your Ana was still trying to get into like the main door, which is here. Because you all went, like 5 of you went on the left side, and you left your Ana on main. So your Ana had to like go on main and try to stay alive and try to heal your Winston. But your Winston like went primal rage and basically fed 1000 HP. So that was his fault. If he is like being annoying about it, just don't care. Like this is not this is like the tank's fault because you can't just decide to rotate from the left and you have an Ana which is gonna have to go main or like top right. So imagine like the enemy team is like a little bit coordinated and they see an Ana on main alone and they have like Orisa Hog. They can just hook her, they can just do whatever. Like they are 6 versus 1 at the moment, like before the Winston Primal. So yeah, like
never went after I died.
you basically played that fight with 5 versus 6 because your Ana was not with you.
Get one, get one.
And they're still going left side. They're still going left side. See, like you are with your Ana now. They're basically 4 versus 6 there.
Okay, let's
You got
go.
blade, don't you?
Okay,
Nano blade.
you're nano blading.
Right, Diva, come over.
You
Like-
should have waited for that right click and then dashed.
McCree? McCree one.
Get the mercy, get the mercy.
This reef is on me all the time. Okay.
Okay, so let's rate that blade. Your previous blade was better. Look,
Okay, let's
You got
go.
blade.
I mean, here for example, what I would have done, like not me specifically, but like what is the better blade here? Like your Ana is already like you are alone with the Ana and 4 of your teammates are here, right? Like they're at the bottom here. And your Ana is behind you and you're alone like in front of her, right? So if you're gonna dash up, the enemy team is just gonna know that a Nano Blade is coming, and they're just gonna focus all of their cooldowns on you. For example, this Orisa. So what I would have suggested is tell Ana to nano you. Tell Ana to nano you. She's gonna nano you. You have an extra dash. You can like dash first, and use your like. For example, let me show it. Let me play the VOD real quick. Here, like. For example, you receive. Imagine that you are on the ground here, like. You're still on the ground here. Your Ana nanoed you from behind because you're alone and nobody else is gonna like be in her line of sight unless it's you. So you are nanoed here. This Moira is here, right? You can dash the Moira, right click her once. She is most likely gonna use Fade. So if she goes like there, she uses Fade there. You can unleash your blade, and you have another dash, and you still have the nano, of course, because the nano is 8 seconds and your blade is 6 seconds. So if you baited that Fade, And the Ursa is most likely gonna right click you when you try to dash the Moira. So you baited Fade, you baited the right click from the Ursa. In order to avoid some damage, you can activate your blade and press deflect instantly to be as safe as possible. And then, like, if the Moira fades there, you can go for her or you can go for the Ana. I mean, this is a Reaper actually. This is a Reaper. Looks like an Ana. Like, Reaper is probably gonna have fade, so you already baited the fade of the Moira. So if she goes here, chase her with your slash dash combo. If she goes here, then that would be better because uh you can do damage to the Orisa while killing the Moira, which is always nice. And the Reaper is gonna try to focus you, so you can like try to slash him to force his fade as well. And then like you have more targets to go on if you like did if you like uh asked for nano first, dashed first, and then got the nano. Sorry, then bladed. So I hope this helps. But like, look at this blade. You dashed up. They're already like the Ursa is looking at you. So look what happens.
Nano blade, yeah.
See, you got right clicked,
Ego come over.
and you dashed with the right click. So you're just gonna get yoinked back, as you can
Like-
see. So you lost your dash, and you had to waste your entire blade on
3-1,
Ursa.
3-1.
Get the mess, get the mess.
This Reap is on me all the time. Okay.
The Reaper actually had nothing to do with you. He just came when you got yoinked by the Ursa. Just saying.
Thank you.
Orisa low.
Yeah.
Dead. Mercy.
Get the mercy.
Nice.
They got no shield, they got no shield.
Nice target calling.
Reaper no fade.
See, like, look. Here.
Get the mercy.
They got no shield, they got no shield.
He's in fade. Why did you... Like, it's fine. This one, like, you didn't react yet. Like, you just saw him go fade. But, like, look at this. Look at this right click. You just wasted it. You just wasted this right click.
Reaper no fade.
And now you missed this one. And you missed this one. And you missed, like, you hit him once. And you're already out of ammo. Like, imagine you still had your three shurikens when you tried to kill him while he's fading. You would have probably killed him here because he doesn't have fade. Like, if you came closer to him, you could have like did a lot of damage to him because you already hit him once. See, like, now you have to use your deflect in order to stay alive, and then you reload, and then you die for the McCree. You could have killed the Reaper there if you like saved your
Should I try?
if you saved your shuriken while the Reaper was fading. You could have killed him. I'm not saying like you should hit all shurikens, but like you should not use shurikens when you don't have to, because like we all know that you can't kill a Reaper while he's fading, so there's no point of using the right click there. And you could have killed him if you like hit these shurikens left. I'm not saying anything about your aim. I know I am a terrible aimer myself. But like try to save as much reload as possible. Because you had to reload in awkwardly against like 3 people that can kill you easily, which they did. The McCree did.
Should I try?
No.
Maybe I go
What
for
the
the yeah.
fuck?
Group up, group. Let's go top right. Maybe they two.
Yeah, just go top right.
I would say try to poke unless of just waiting for them to peek. Because they're defenders, they don't have to peek. Unless they like want to charge ultimates.
I'm gonna ult soon, or he's gonna try to have a go.
You should have stayed behind your tanks
Okay, go,
there.
go, go.
Yeah, I'm going. Or no, I'm not.
Yeah, that was an aggressive dash. At least you didn't waste
Heal.
your blade, which is great.
Genji. Okay, you got Nana. That's nice. Wait,
Okay, your Reaper fed
uh,
basically. The Reaper just
Just
went
group up.
in and went in alone. Like stayed there alone. He could have just faded
wait.
back.
Get one pick.
Wait for Reaper. Okay, he's flanking. If you come here, Anna. Anna. Oh, never mind.
What is Anna doing? Anna's
Anna.
AFK.
Anna.
Alright,
Okay.
Anna's
My
back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My game's
Genji,
fucking.
wait for my ult.
When?
Wait for my ult, okay, team?
Okay,
We got
nice
one, we
kill.
got
Sorry,
one.
go.
You can Nana me,
Get the
Anna.
message.
I see you go.
Fuck! Oh my god! I literally fucking hate my life.
Okay, your Anna fucked you up there. But honestly, who are you trying to target with that blade? Like, I know that Anna fucked you up, so you had to like, you were a little bit late on it, but like, in the first
You can
place,
Nana me.
like, look, look. Actually, I'm just gonna show it in like low speed. I'm gonna mute this. Look. Alright, so you dashed up. McCree, Reaper. McCree died. You tried going for the Reaper, but the Reaper already teleported out. So it's fine, it's fine. I thought that the McCree backed out, but the McCree died to your nano boosted Reaper. Because the Ana nano boosted him instead of you, so don't worry. That was my bad. I thought the McCree just went back to spawn, so I was like, which target are you trying to kill with this blade? So, your Reaper yoinked your,
What?
your kill. Okay. The Moira faded. Did you see him?
Bro.
Look. This comes back to awareness, right? You saw that the Reaper teleported. So where do you think he teleported? There he is.
Oh my god! I literally fucking hate my life.
Look at him. Look at the Reaper. There he is. There is Reaper. He's here. He's probably gonna ult. Because what about ult tracking? I didn't really speak about ult tracking a lot in the last video. But that's what I think a weak spot for in general Plats and Golds as well. They don't know like what to expect. Like they just go in the fight blindly and they don't know like this guy has ultimate, this guy doesn't has ultimate because he used it last fight. Like you should do these things. The Reaper hasn't ulted in a while. And they already like won several fights because you had like 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes when you got the first point. So they are gonna have ultimates. Like see they had Orisa and they had Reaper. Like and you saw him or you should have seen him teleport because you fucked your entire blade by going to Reaper. After the McCree died of course. Which is you're not to blame because you know he died. You can't kill him again, right? So you should have known that the Reaper is there, and you should have known that he has an ultimate. So what happens next is you go back to the fight, you go back to the point. I'm gonna do this speed again. Okay, so you go back to the fight
What?
and you don't give a shit about the Reaper. Like Reaper is still up top. Nice arrows, by the way. Reaper is still up top. So look at how he die. He just drops down and presses Q. Oh, sorry. Right. So
Bro.
you died.
Dead.
Your Zarya died because this was like not entirely your fault, because the team could have like called the Reaper as well, but you should have told your team that the Reaper is up top, and you should have known that he has an ultimate. So that comes down to ult tracking. I suggest trying to look like at the kill feed more. For example, in the last fight, like Reaper killed 3 people, but he didn't press Q. So he's probably gonna have like 70%, that's like 70% ultimate charge only from that fight. So if he didn't use it in the fight previously, he might already has an ultimate. So that's how ult tracking basically works. And you're like both of your teammates should help with that as well. Like if they see like this guy didn't ult in 3 fights, this guy didn't ult in 4 fights, this guy ulted the last fight, this guy doesn't have an ultimate, these guys have ultimate. Sorry. Um, and the Orisa, what is it called? The bongo, like the Orisa used it this fight. The bongo is a very strong ultimate, which I understand why you tried to kill it when you went down. Um, but you shouldn't like just go and kill it blindly in front of an Ursa, because she is already damage boosted by the bongo, and she can like headshot you a couple of times and you're gonna drop very low HP. So like if you wanna kill a bongo, I would suggest like try poking it from afar, or like if you have blade like, and you can just slash it once. Other than that, like trying to kill a bongo in front of the entire team is not a good idea. Alright, so let's continue. Let's see what happens next.
My
Okay,
god.
so they used high noon.
My
Let's
bad,
see.
my bad.
They used high noon. Alright. Yeah, the Ana was at fault a little bit for not nanoing you. But like you still got value from the nano because you got the kill on McCree. But the enemy Reaper got more value from his ultimate. Because they are on defense, so you have to kill like 6 people
Let's fucking regroup and
in
go
a span of
together.
10 seconds to actually like get a tick or something. Because that's 2 CP.
Yeah, when you get
Alright, so let's see what happens.
the water, get the
You
water.
should have deflected that.
Get upstairs, get
Follow
upstairs.
Ryan, follow Ryan.
Always
follow
deflect
Ryan.
mirror orbs. They're basically
Suppose-
free 20% charge sometimes if you deflect them right. Like, I know some people are gonna say like, but he couldn't deflect it.
Get the water.
Like, I know you barely saw it, but like, look. Oh, come on, stop doing this to me.
Get the water, get the water. Get upstairs, get
Follow
upstairs.
Ryan, follow Ryan, follow Ryan.
Got my ult.
See, here again, you use deflect to engage on Reaper, which is not good. Because Reaper should be your lifesaver. And there's a McCree here, so you should keep these things in mind. But I think I skipped already the Moira orb. Alright, there it is. Doesn't that look obvious enough? Because it just like, it gave the Moira a lot of free ult charge because it literally went through your entire team. And see, like there are 2 people there, so you could have deflected it and like got a little bit more ult charge. Got a little bit more ult charge, and you could have not giving the Moira a faster ultimate. That's why that's why you should deflect Moira herbs, because you deny her ult charge, and even if you like don't really get a lot of ult charge from it, it still nullifies her ult charge. So that's a good thing. Alright, so let's focus on the next,
Get the water,
on what
get the
happens
water.
next.
Get upstairs, get
Follow
upstairs.
Ryan, follow Ryan, follow Ryan.
Okay, so as I said here, look, you still have 21 shurikens, and you decided already to deflect, and your HP is still like full basically. So what's the point of deflect here? Like, you're using it to engage. Like, is he really just gonna shoot your deflect blindly? Like, why are you using it to engage? Let's see what happens next.
My ult.
Okay, so he falls down. Somebody is sleeping, but there is a McCree. Someone is sleeping. So your Reaper killed the McCree.
Good job. Got two, got two.
That's a Moira. So, look here. Alright. So the McCree is apparently very low because your Reaper already shot him once. But he probably, if he had stun, he could have stunned you. He could have threw the stun here and right clicked you, or like headshot you twice, and then the Reaper could have killed him. But like, my point is, if you had deflect, from like if you didn't use the deflect to engage on the Reaper, you could have saved it for like the McCree flashbang, so you can deny his flashbang because like you're already engaging, and he's backing out, so his only escape is gonna be his flashbang. So you could have denied that if you didn't use your deflects as an offensive ability. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright. So basically, basically he died,
You chilling?
and look what happened here. Why are you jumping and left clicking a sleeping Moira? She can just escape.
Good job.
See? Like, you should have gone for right click on her head, like triple shuriken her, and with your burst damage from the Reaper, she's gonna die. Or you could have, like, if you didn't have a Reaper, you could have right clicked her head and dashed her. So that's like above 200 damage in like basically a one shot. So like, you're lucky your Reaper finished her after she got awake from the sleep, because it was like a very short amount of time. But in higher ranks, and the more you climb, the Moira is gonna like literally spamming the fuck out of her shift because she know you're gonna try to one shot her, and she's gonna escape back all the way to the stairs and try to get to spawn. So my point is, when somebody is sleeping, you have a one shot combo, which is right click triple headshot and dash. So try to use it more often. Don't just like, and you even jumped and you missed like one shuriken on her, which is not good. She's already sleeping, she can move, you shouldn't miss shots from her. Alright, let's move on.
Got two, got two.
Hog. A Reaper one.
Okay, you forced the Reaper out because that was a nice deflate. Even though I would have said you should have probably like killed it a little bit more, but it was a good deflect overall because the Reaper was antied, and you forced him with the deflect to go inside the spawn, like to use fade and go inside the spawn, because if he shot and you're deflecting, he's gonna die. And he had basically to go to spawn, so you nullified him from the fight for like at least 2 seconds, for example. So that was a good use of your deflect there.
Get them
Get the
Mercy, get them
Orisa.
Orisa dead.
Mercy.
No mercy.
Need heal, come on. The whole time I need heal.
Why didn't you use deflect? Look, let me annoy the shit out of you with the analyzation of this blade.
No mercy.
Need heal.
Why did you look?
Get them
That was a
Orisa.
nice kill on the Orisa. You
Orisa.
basically didn't
Orisa
miss
dead.
shurikens, which is nice. You shouldn't want Orisa though.
No mercy.
The worst aimer. Okay, so Mercy is hit a little bit from your Zarya. So instead of like right click and dashing instantly, I would have right clicked twice and then dashed as you dash. Like you wanted to activate your blade, you wanted to get your blade, right? So sorry, where is it? Okay. So you have 97% on your blade, right? You right click the Mercy once and dash her, but you already know that, see this beam? The Mercy is a little bit hurt. So what you could have do is right click her once or twice. You did right click her once. So right click her twice. Sorry. Right click her twice. She's gonna be very very low, and then dash her, and then dash her and dash like there where you dashed, so you can like avoid a stun. And then activate your blade. But like you could, my point is you could have killed the Mercy before activating your blade, which um nullifies like the amount of targets you have to kill with your blade, because they can like Moira could have healed the Mercy. Moira could have healed the Mercy and kept her alive, and then for example the McCree got a stun on you and you get like one shot. So you could have killed the Mercy even before you bladed. That's my point. And uh, let's see what happens next.
Here, come on.
Okay, see, like look at the HP of the Mercy. If you right click her, if you hit her one more shuriken, she would have been dead. Right.
On.
Okay, so you dashed. Your slash didn't go off here, I think.
The whole time I need to
Yeah, your slash didn't go off. So basically dashed before your slash went off.
heal.
That's why the McCree only received this damage, like this much damage. He was like this, like his HP was from here to here, and he only received the dash damage, which is from here to here, which is 50 damage only. So what I am saying is you could have one-shot him because he was already like low HP. I think this is, the bar is like 25 HP, I think. So he basically was like almost 170, which is your slash dash combo without any nano, without any boost. So if you timed your slash and dash better, you could have killed him. So now you basically wasted your first slash. Sorry, you basically wasted your first slash. You dashed him. You went a little bit far from him with your dash. So this is what happened next. You went a little bit far, so you missed another slash. Here,
No mercy.
Need heal.
look. Let's play it in like 0.5. See? He only received the dash damage. So you missed you missed another slash because you went a little bit further away from him, because not you wasted, because you dashed a little bit further than you should have. Because you thought that you hit the slash dash combo and he should have been dead by the first slash dash combo. So the timing on your slash dash fucked you up basically. And here, look, you have deflect, and you still have like, where is it? Look. You still have this amount of your ultimate, which is basically like even a second and a half, like basically almost the time of your deflect. Why didn't you deflect here? You just died. Look. Let me clear this. See? You could have pressed deflect in this time. You could have pressed deflect. Even if your entire deflect didn't work, you could have stayed alive there. Because his ultimate is eventually gonna end. Because he already activated it before you dashed him. So if you're not nano boosted, don't try to slash a Reaper that is ulting, because you're gonna die by the time you try to do so. Try deflecting instead. That's my point. Alright. But not to mention, I am focusing on your own gameplay. I'm not focusing on like what your team did, because if you would have to focus on your team, you honestly shouldn't have used Blade here. Look at the kill feed. Look at the kill feed. Half of your team is already dead. You shouldn't have used Blade in the first place. But what I analyzed why you didn't kill a lot of people with your Blade. This is what I analyzed. But like, you should look at the kill feed a little bit more and get more information when to Blade, when to not. For example, if you didn't Blade this fight, you still have 25 seconds. So your team is gonna be able to touch the point. Even if you respawn after them, imagine like you are here, and your team is like already in this spot. Like imagine this is, I'm talking on the way to spawn. Like your team is already here and you're gonna be here. And then your team is gonna touch the point, and then you're gonna come with Blade. And then you're gonna come with Blade and maybe win the fight more decisively because you have more teammates alive. For example, the Mercy could have damage boosted you. You could have got more value out of your Blade. So, your awareness is a little bit off. You should like know when to use Blade. Like, you heard your Reaper screaming, "Heal me," and then he died. And he was screaming, "Heal me," after both of the healers died. So that means his awareness is 0 as well. So you should look at the kill feed more and like try to save your Blade until it's a fight that you can actually win. Because even if you killed the Reaper, even if you killed the McCree, even if you killed the Reaper, even if you killed the Mercy, they will still have Moira and the tanks. So what's the point? You're just gonna die because they have 2 CP and they're like gonna spawn in 10 seconds while your team needs like around 12 to 15 seconds, depends on which hero they're running, to actually get to the point. So basically, I'm not gonna say you lost yourself the game, but you could have won the game if you didn't Blade in this fight. Alright, let's delete this. Okay, we should have it on normal. See, should have reflected there. Alright, oh.
Need to get healed.
Okay,
Go with me!
so anyone can touch?
Gunpoint.
Nope, nobody could touch.
Oh my god. Reaper, you were pretty bad, not gonna lie.
Reaper, you're pretty bad, not gonna lie. He does have a point, but he is also bad, honestly. So don't worry about your teammates here. We're focusing on you. Like, try not to team with people that don't have awareness. Like, he is right about the Reaper, because your Reaper was screaming, "Heal me," and both of your supports are dead. So that shows a very huge amount of, no, what I meant is that shows his lack of awareness. Like, his healers are both dead and he's screaming, "Heal me." Who is gonna heal you? Your healers are dead. So what I got from this video is try to get more information, especially from the kill feed. Look here more often. Look here. And from every single pixel that you can see, try to get more awareness. Like, for example, in the previous video, the Moira that was hiding on the small health pack, you should have seen her. From this video, the Reaper that was on top left, you should have seen him. Stuff like that helps you a lot because if you knew that the Reaper was up top, and you should have known, this comes back to ultimate tracking, you should have known that Reaper also had ultimate, so you should have known that Reaper's gonna whoosh, drop and press Q. So I hope I helped, and I hope to see more videos from you, Panther, and I hope you get to Diamond fairly quickly. So see you guys later, and I hope you are enjoying the new content, and I hope I am actually giving you useful tips. So there you go, guys. I'm waiting for your VODs to review them. Send me the VODs. See ya in Discord if you wanna do so. Bye.